This is Jayson and Merril's Dassualt Mirage 2000, and it has cartridge, cockpit, air tank, exhaust, and afterburner. And I saw a lot of people in the comments who were complaining about this plane being hard, so I guess I'll just make it, but kind of explain it more. So if after this video, I get about 20 subscribers, I will make probably the Trident missile, or I will make a plane or a missile from Origami. So I just take that point to that intersection. Okay, let me squash both those. Then you just want to open sink that crease you just made. So if you guys are wondering what the difference between an open sink and a closed sink is, you can probably tell just by the name. Open sink is when you have to open up the paper. Closed sink is when you still have the paper closed. Okay, so now you want to get this crease right there and just push and just push it up. So now you just have this thing right there. Do the same thing on this side. just open up the squash molds. Okay, and then now you just want to petal fold that up. Make sure that it lines up. Paper just got way bigger. So I'm not gonna explain this part that much because this part should be like the easiest. I'm only going to explain a lot of the cramp and swivels. And then just swing those out. So it should be pretty thick at the top. Free that chopped paper from each side. And then just open those. I might have to zoom in. Okay, and then you just want to do an inverse paddle fold. So it looks pretty hard, but it's not really. So you just prepare by just taking that edge to that edge, but only crease to that crease right there. Same for this side. So now it looks like that. And then collapse. Okay, so now you want to take this point to that edge, that hidden edge. Okay, and then flip these over. So this part should be very easy. Fold this as far down as it will go. It should come to a point right there where you can't go like down anymore. And everything should line up. Use that sharply. Okay, open, and then you just want to close sync. So you sync fold that, but do not open the paper. And then you just press on that right there. Like that. And you just do the other side. Okay, so while you're here, we'll take the paper and petal fold. Just flap up using the existing creases. Make sure that it lines up. Okay, so now you want to fold it down as far down as it will go so it comes to a corner right there. But make sure that edge lines up with that edge. Okay, and then you just kind of open it and push in on those creases and make new creases. Now, I did not color my paper, but if you were to color it, whichever color you will want to use as the color change cockpit, you want to just use that color face up. Okay, so now you have an edge right here. You just want to swivel, make a crease from there to right about here, and you want that edge crease to go along that edge right there. Like that. And then you just pretty tricky. This one part always catches me off guard. And you have to swivel that layer up. Same thing for this side. Swivel that layer up. Like so. I'm gonna have to zoom out. Okay, and then you just fold along that edge. And same thing for this side. So here comes the fun part. Woohoo! I'll do this side first. You want to cramp this whole thing up. What you want to do is make a valley fold just along that crease edge. Like that. And then kind of then flip it and swivel this paper right here along the crease you just made so that it looks like that. And then you want to swivel that back down just to reposition. And then you can swivel. But before you do that, you want to then just make the crease and flip, and then it should not lie flat right here. And then you just swivel that out. So I hope whoever had trouble on this step, found this step very easy, because it actually, it is. Just looks a little bit difficult. Okay, now you just take that edge to that edge right there. But only crease to that crease right there. But crease sharply. Okay, and then you want to spread this out. It's probably a new fold for like people. But it's really not for me. Because I've made some origami that needed to spread out the layers. Okay, and you just fold that down, but when you do that, you want to just have a little bit of space. I like to have about that much. And then you want to fold that little section you made into thirds, which is pretty hard. And then kind of roll that along that edge, and then roll along that crease, like that. And mine kind of shortened, that's okay. And then you kind of want to take that and tuck it under that. And then now, all you have to do right here is fold that down. And what I like to have is a pen and stick it in there and fold that down to lock the wing. Okay. So now, all you have to do is, inside reverse fold that crease right there. Okay, and now it should look like that. And now you just do that process on this side. Swivel that down. And then just crease it. And then it won't lie flat. Swivel everything over. Sweep it out, okay? And just take that edge to that edge. And then spread them out. Okay, and then something I would like to do, for you to do, you don't have to, but I like to fold the paper in half and just fold this to match it. But what I kind of like to do is just leave a little bit of space, because if you don't do it perfect like me, it will shift down to create a smaller space, and that's totally me. Okay, just divide that section into thirds. See, it moved down. So now they kind of look equal, and then you just tuck that into there. Take whatever you have, stick it in, and fold down. Now, when you fold down, don't fold down that much. I folded down not that much, but okay. And then you just inside reverse fold that crease. Oh, yeah, no, don't inside reverse fold it, just reverse fold it. Okay, you flip it, fold that over that edge. And now what you want to do is fold from that point right there, that point to right there. Okay, and then you just fold over, fold the wing over. And do the same thing for that other side. So when I repeat a process, I'm not gonna really tell you what to do because we already did it. So yeah. Okay, so now for the color change cockpit. Fold that down, fold that up, and then you fold down so that it becomes a corner, and make sure that that edge lines up with that edge. Like that. And then kind of pull out the chocolate paper. I just realized I was doing it on the wrong side. Like that, and then put it back and do everything on the other side. Okay, and then kind of lift it and then open that and go along that existing crease. And then push it on those existing creases. Okay, and then take whatever you have. I have a pen. Squash that. Okay, and then you kind of lift it like that. Fold those in. Crease that very sharp. That will lock the color change cockpit to the whole point. And if it comes undone, then your color change cockpit will kind of dangle. So if you made it this far, congratulations. You could definitely finish the plane. Okay, and then you just want to fold from the corner to about right there, that intersection. And it will be pretty thick, but compensate that. Okay, and now we're ready for that fancy jet fold. So, jet fold using the creases that you just made. Sometimes a jet fold is pretty hard, especially with this plane. But like with other ones, it's not. So I'm gonna have some trouble. But I did not have trouble. Okay. fold it so that it goes to a point. It should come to a point because you already have the crease. Now it should look like that. Oops, mine came undone. That's what happens when your color change cockpit comes undone. Okay, and now it should look like that. Kind of make it so that color change cockpit really matches the jet fold. So kind of just like to push. So that looks like that. Okay, and then you just take this and fold it up. And it's really your choice. But I like to do it so that this is kind of, it's obtuse. I kind of forgot that for a moment. Okay. Just a little, the littlest bit obtuse. Okay, and then you just fold these in like that. Okay, and then fold the wings up. We take these flaps, not those, these. Fold up, fold down, fold it there, and then go back. Okay, so really, I don't have the right tool for one of these these next steps, but I think a pen will do just fine. You want to roll the afterburners and then get a pen or whatever you have. So what I like to do to make the afterburners stay, because sometimes they don't want to stay, I kind of like to make a crease, a light one, and then squash. Fold. And then you have an afterburner. Mine is pretty deformed. Okay, and then you stick that in there, and then you just shape the exhaust. Kind of make it look 3D. And it will look 3D when you're done. But really, I don't have the time to make it look 3D. Well, whatever. You just stick it in there, but mine, I don't have time to do that. Well, what I have time to do is open the air tanks and just open that so it looks like that. So it's like a square. Now on Jayson's, it looked like it was like an oval, but I like mine to look like a square. Okay, and you have a finished Dassualt Mirage 2000.